Welcome to Master 2255 English Phrasal Verbs, complete course with 150 categories for fluency. This course is your comprehensive guide to mastering phrasal verbs for all aspects of communication. Today, we're exploring the 14th category, travel like a pro with these essential phrasal verbs. These verbs will help you navigate travel situations confidently, from planning a trip to returning home. Let's dive in. Let's start with set off. This phrasal verb means to begin a journey. For example, we set off early in the morning to avoid traffic, or they set off on their adventure at sunrise. Next is take off. This refers to a plane leaving the ground or starting a journey. You might say, the flight takes off at 3 p.m., or we took off on time despite the weather. Check-in is used when you register at a hotel or airport. For instance, we checked in at the hotel around noon, or you need to check in at least 2 hours before your flight. The opposite is check out, which means to leave and settle the bill. You might hear, we checked out of the hotel before heading to the airport, or don't forget to check out by 11 a.m. See off means to say goodbye to someone who is leaving, often at a station or airport. For example, we went to the station to see them off, or her friend saw her off at the airport. Get away refers to leaving for a short vacation or escape. You might say, we're planning to get away this weekend, or they got away to the mountains for some relaxation. Stopover is used when you pause in one location during a journey. For instance, we stopped over in Paris on our way to London, or they had a stopover in Dubai before continuing to Australia. Drop off means to take someone or something to a specific location. For example, I'll drop you off at the station, or she dropped off her luggage at the counter. Pick up is used when collecting someone or something. You might say, you picked us up from the airport, or they picked up their rental car upon arrival. Settle in refers to becoming comfortable in a new place. For example, it took us a day to settle in after arriving at the hotel, or she's settling in nicely at her new apartment. Look around means to explore or examine a place. You might hear, we spent the afternoon looking around the city, or he looked around the museum before choosing what to see first. Come back is a common verb for returning to a place. For instance, we came back from our trip last night, or she plans to come back here next year. Touchdown refers to a plane landing. For example, the plane touched down smoothly despite the rain, or we touched down in New York late at night. Hold up is used when there's a delay or something is slowed down. You could say, we were held up at customs, or traffic held us up on the way to the airport. Get means to arrive at a destination. For instance, what time does your train get in? Or, we got in late due to the delay. Finally, move on is used when continuing to a new location or stage of a journey. For example, after exploring the city, we moved on to the countryside, or it's time to move on to the next destination. These phrasal verbs are essential for describing travel experiences and making your trip smoother. Practice them while planning or talking about your travels, and you'll sound more fluent and confident. Keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next lesson.